Let's now work through some examples where we're asked to find a reference angle. Before we begin, let's make a chart of our quadrants and fill in the angles and degrees. On our right-hand side, we have 0 degrees, or 0 radians. At the top, we have 90 degrees, or pi over 2. On the left-hand side, we have 180 degrees, or pi. And at the bottom, we have 270 degrees, or 3 pi over 2. This chart will help us locate what quadrant our angle is in. In our first example, we're asked to find the reference angle for an angle of 43 degrees. So the first thing we do is look at the quadrant. So we know that theta is in quadrant 1, and our theta sub r is equal to theta, which is 43 degrees. And we'll indicate on our graph that theta is equal to theta sub r. In our second example, theta is 2 pi over 3. We notice that 2 pi over 3 places theta in quadrant 2. And our reference angle looks like this. So that gives us theta sub r is equal to pi minus theta. So this is pi minus 2 pi over 3. So our reference angle is pi over 3. In our third problem, theta is 5 pi over 4, which places theta in quadrant 3. And this gives our reference angle like this. So we'll notate that as theta sub r. And then we can see that theta sub r is going to be theta minus pi. So this is 5 pi over 4 minus pi, which is pi over 4. In our fourth problem, theta is 300 degrees. So theta is in quadrant 4. And we'll notate theta sub r on our graph like this. And that gives us theta sub r is 360 degrees. Notice we're in degrees instead of radians. So 360 degrees minus theta. So this gives us 360 degrees minus 300 degrees, which is 60 degrees. In our last two examples, theta is negative. In our fifth problem, theta is equal to minus pi over 4. Because theta is negative, we're going to work with the absolute value of theta instead to determine the formula for finding theta sub r. The absolute value of theta is pi over 4, and the absolute value of theta is located in quadrant 1. So that means that theta sub r is absolute value of theta, which is pi over 4. And we can notate theta sub r in our graph like this. Our last problem, theta is equal to minus 100 degrees. So absolute value of theta is 100 degrees. And 100 degrees is in quadrant 2. So theta sub r is 180 degrees minus absolute value of theta, which is 180 degrees minus 100 degrees, which is equal to 80 degrees. So that's our reference angle, and we can notate that angle on our graph.
If this video has been helpful to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. Keep believing in yourself and have a great rest of your day.